Fans of Kangal are sure that this Turkish Shepherd can defeat jaguar, lion, and even tiger. I propose to understand whether it is true or a misconception. If we compare in detail the representatives of the family of dogs and cats, we will see the obvious advantages of wild cats in terms of adaptation to the fight. With their powerful front paws, they roll their opponent to the ground almost with a single blow. Their claws are much sharper than those of dogs. They are armed with huge fangs. By all accounts, predatory cats are almost perfect fighters. But let's imagine what their fight with the Turkish Shepherd Kangal will look like, and predict what will be the outcome of this battle. Put a like to support this video, and also write in the comments who you think will be stronger in this fight. And here we go. Why did I choose Kangal as my opponent? First of all, in ancient times, it was bred specifically to protect livestock from large predatory animals. This ability sets the Kangal apart from most other dog breeds. Secondly, he has the strongest jaws of any dog. Kangal bite force is equal to 52 atmospheres. For example, the same parameter in a pit bull is only 18 atmospheres. In addition, the weight of male Turkish Shepherd dogs can reach 90 kilograms. For canine, this is quite a lot. Of course, there are larger breeds. For example, an English Mastiff can weigh over 120 kilograms. However, I am sure that it is not so much the body mass itself that matters for a fighter, but it is the lean muscles that Kangal is able to boast about before other breeds. Now, let's analyze the characteristics of the opponents. Let's start with the Amur tiger. There is no bigger and stronger cat on our planet. The average weight of such a predator is 250 kilograms, and some individuals weigh more than 300 kilograms. And in my opinion, this is the most dangerous and difficult opponent for Kangal. In an open confrontation, a tiger is very likely to defeat a sheepdog from Turkey without much difficulty. Compare at least the bite force of these animals. As we already know, in Kangal it is equal to 52 atmospheres. And in tiger of Amur breed, it can reach up to 70. And if we take into account the strength and agility of a predatory cat, we will have to recognize an obvious fact. Tiger can cope not only with Kangal. He is capable of killing a bear, a crocodile, and even a buffalo. There are also known cases when striped cats fought alone with large elephants. Residents of India can tell many cases when Bengal tigers more than once dared to enter into battle with these largest land animals on the planet. Hence, the conclusion is that the Kangal is simply unable to adequately withstand the power, speed, and agility of the striped predator. The tiger will quickly bring him to the ground, bite his neck, and end the fight in his favor. The next opponent of the Turkish Shepherd is the king of beasts himself, the lion. He weighs on average about 200 kilograms. Alas, but with a high probability the development of their fight will be about the same as with the tiger. Both of these wild cats are capable of surpassing any dog in their power. Kangal can't resist them. Still, when compared to the lion, it has one significant advantage: bite force. The lion's jaws clench with a force of about 47 atmospheres. That's small for such a large animal and weaker than Kangal. But even with a stronger bite, the dog is unlikely to realize its advantage in combat. After all, the lion's neck is perfectly protected by a dense armor of thick and tough fur. Therefore, Kangal will not be able to mortally wound his opponent, and therefore his chances of winning with a lion are reduced to 0. Now let's try to imagine Kangal fighting the Lord of the Amazon, the jaguar. He's the lightest of the predators listed today. The average weight of a male jaguar is 100 kilograms. However, this does not prevent him from successfully killing caimans and capybaras. The secret lies in its powerful jaws. The jaguar can bite its prey with a force of 88 atmospheres. By this indicator, he is the champion among all big cats and is far behind the Kangal. Jaguar's jaws are so strong that he can bite through the shell of a turtle, crocodile armor, and even the skull of an elephant without much trouble. In addition, like most felines, the jaguar has strong front paws. This powerful weapon helps in combat to knock down prey and keep them on the ground. Kangal's only chance to confront the jaguar is to demonstrate as convincingly as possible his fearlessness and willingness to fight to the end. Perhaps in this case the wild cat will decide not to mess with the Turkish dog and will go in search of a weaker victim. It is true that not only jaguars but lions and tigers try to favor exclusively easy prey on the hunt. They don't like to risk their own skin to get food. This presents a great opportunity for Kangal. If he is brave and ready to fight the predator to the end, the opponent may simply retreat so as not to mess with such a fearless opponent. Write in the comments, do you agree with my opinion? And also put a like and watch our previous episode about 5 animals that can beat any tiger. See you!